Hey, what's up? I'm Al Cox. I make games, play games, and everything in between. And today we're going to be continuing making levels. The goal for this week is to make 50 levels. And I was doing a bunch of stuff yesterday, and we're at like 47 levels. So I'm actually trying to shoot for something like 75 levels so that I can go and just pick the levels I like. But let's take a look at the levels that I've been working on. Oh, also, I've updated to the latest 3.2.2. If you haven't done that yet, I would wait. I kind of wish I didn't do it because things are just a little bit slower now, and I think that could just be me, but certain things and then UI bugs that I've seen previous are happening. But let's just jump into it, make some levels. Making levels is like my favorite thing ever. Right now we're at 47 levels. On Wednesday, figure out how to make like little elevators. So I've been making elevators everywhere, making levels like this. So this is one of the things with the latest Buildbox update. It's been taking me a lot longer to jump between scenes, and I think because I'm recording now, it's even longer. Yeah, see, like that took 25 seconds to just load. And then also I'm having current issues with the game over scene. So, but the big issue on this test is like here the click it's not going over to the next screen. This is working in 3.2.1. And yeah, this is the kind of stuff that happens when you update to a build too soon. I think there's still some bugs that need to get figured out, which is kind of tough because it makes it really difficult to play a level in terms of, let me check to see, I think the level complete still works, but if the level complete works, oh, and then this is a new feature. It's like the little moonwalk thing that I got help with from Vlad N. So I'm hoping this continues to the next level. Okay, I'm clicking and nothing. Crap. It's like really difficult to test the games when they don't. So here, I think what I'm going to do is just, I don't know, create another navigation button and replace it. I find sometimes just like replacing the whole everything sometimes helps. Let's do this. Let's get rid of the level complete. Oh, I think I deleted it. Yeah, and hit restart. And my battery is still going down. Okay, so that's not good. Okay, so see, it works sometimes, and then other times it just doesn't work. So that's not annoying. Okay, cool. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. Uh, I find that to sometimes be the case with Buildbox, which definitely is an opportunity to test your patience. I'm just always trying to be optimistic about things. Okay, let's skip. So, making levels. I made some really cool levels, and the new update takes a while to load everything. So, we're just gonna have to deal with it. And I don't see my chat. Where's the chat in the restream? There's no more. I guess I got rid of it. How am I supposed to know if there's a chat happening? Oh, look at this level. Super fun. And as soon as I can confirm, got everything working. Oh, my battery's going up. That's good. Where is the chat? Chat. There we go. So after making levels or making elevator, here is an example level that I actually really like this level. I think it's super fun. And this is kind of like what I'm thinking in terms of gameplay for the player. It's like you have this huge three-dimensional world. Like even here, there's an elevator. Oh, I gotta turn fog back on. We're looking at the frame rate. It's at 23, which is kind of slow, and I do think that's specific to my computer. And yeah, just multiple ways to like complete each level is my overall. You can explore the level, or you can just like go over here, jump on these bouncing space invaders that give you, oh crap, and then you, yeah, die. Let's see, I think I made, so yeah, just trying to make levels, half 47, goal is 50, and again, I wouldn't recommend updating to the latest version because the time to load between scenes is like right there, it took 5 to 10 seconds, which to be, I mean, it wasn't that long. It didn't take that long yesterday when I had 3.2.1. So this level, I was in the middle of making this one. So this one's cool. Actually, I'm still making this one, so we can just finish it up here. Here, I'm trying to do like an elevator lift off, basically. So let's take a look. We can see. So you have these three options, right? You can go here. Oops, maybe, oh crap. Game over button does not work. Thanks, Buildbox, for not working. Sometimes it works. So you go up here and then you're like, oh, I'm up in the air and I can make it to here. And there the game over button did work. And then this one like boom, and then it tosses you up into the air and you get to fly over there. So that's what I'm thinking with these levels. Super fun idea in terms of just like what's available for the player to decide what they want to do. And also, I thought I would throw in just these big objects. Yo, Shahid, what's up? Welcome back. All right, so you can land, and I guess the biggest thing, and I guess I should also put in bouncing platforms because I do want the ability to bounce. But maybe put one of these over here. Whoa, not all, oh, not over there. Over there, it would get destroyed. We're just making levels today, like we do every day. Make levels. Making levels is my funnest, my favorite thing. That is true. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, come on. Why? Oh, and it crashed. Why did I update to Buildbox 3.2.2? Should have waited. I think it just came. I thought the release had been out for like a couple of weeks. I mean, it took me 4 months to update my Mac iOS, my operating system on my computer. Damn, I want to go back. Okay, back to where we were. So notice that crash, therefore probably going to need to be sure to save it extra more than usual. I like to think I do a good job in saving all the time, but yeah, now that we have the latest update, gotta save it more. I guess the 3.2.1 update was just so boss. I was hoping all the other updates would be in a similar type of functionality. But we'll see. We'll see. This is day one of using 3.2.2 and already seeing issues. But that being said, um, if it doesn't affect me making levels too much, I'm I'm okay with it. I'm gonna save it right now just because I made some changes, like tiny changes, but considering it just crashed on me and I wasn't even doing anything. Yeah, the first time I used the build 3.2.1, and I can be in Buildbox for like 5 to 10 hours. It crashed one time. 3.2.2, I've been in it for like just a lot more Rainbow Wheel. It's a lot, but what do we? Oh yeah, so one thing that's noticeable difference in the new update is jumping between scenes. 1001. Um, you know what? I remember I created so 1001, 1002, 1000. It takes like 3 to 5 seconds. I have a lot of scenes, and my scenes definitely push the envelope of what Buildbox is probably, you know, I'm definitely pushing envelopes. Like I have a lot going on. I'm not trying to make quick scenes. I'm trying to make worlds. I'm trying to make things that have never been seen. Oh my God. Okay, so this is because it crashed earlier. Anybody who's been using Buildbox for years knows Buildbox has a history of crashing. Let's take a look. Okay, these are on different planes. Go. And I want to make these. So right now, these look, with the polka dots. I don't know if I'm going to keep that. Honestly, I think that's just kind of there because I wanted some kind of visual representation of the opposite of this, or the opposite, to highlight the fact that these cubes are for bouncing, and these cubes, the cubes that are not for bouncing, have a little domino on them, and these don't have anything because they're moving, and those should have dominoes as well. Let's go ahead. Then even then, I have some of these with arrows I like. Yeah, these. So that's the cool thing, and just go grab them. Wait 5 seconds. Select all these, delete, paste. Let's copy, do something like that. Yeah, I like it. Okay, let's get this. Okay, so you can see these arrows because that's what I'm super curious is if you can see them from here. My sensitivity seems to be more. So you can't really see it. So we need to move. The idea is that the player can see it. So it's like you have options. My overall goal that is always being developed is to just give the player options in terms of how they would like to finish the level. Like there's multiple ways you can finish it. Like literally in this example, you have 3 platforms. Yo, praise, what's up? Welcome. Okay, and from here, so you can kind of see something. You can kind of see something over there. I think I want to do something like this. Continue button does not work. Very annoying. Let's do something like this, and then even kind of like this. So it's pointing towards that direction. I do feel a little uncomfortable because moving that big arrow because it's a small triangle. because the arrow is created by small squares, and by moving the triangle, you mess with the rotation. And it's possible to just make it look weird, but here it looks like it's being okay. It's just something to be vigilant when you're adjusting the rotation of multiple objects. And then I'm going to move this oop, arrow over here, and it's going to also, you see, I think you can see what I was saying, how it messes up the angles. So I'm going to try to do this, and then I believe shift can maybe, no, yeah, no, it's going to look weird. Did the other one look weird? Ah, it looks okay, so that's good. Maybe actually I'm gonna delete and I'm gonna hit Control V. Sweet. So I think I copied the object, but it's still at an angle. Crap. Okay, well let's go ahead and just change all the back to 0, and I'll just remake the arrow. See, praise says, I'm still working on feature and item that I can use in my Scratch game, but I don't want it to be full of useless features. So how do I balance the features and not make the player confused? So good question. I would recommend doing one feature at a time and then play testing with actual people, and then have two categories of people that you play test with. One of a gamer or someone who has played mobile games, and then another of someone who just doesn't play mobile games. Because if the person who plays mobile games sees your feature, knows how to use it, cool. If the person who plays mobile game sees your feature and doesn't know how to use it, make a note. If someone who doesn't play games sees your feature and knows how to use it, that's huge. But if someone who doesn't play games sees your feature and doesn't know how to use it, then you can test the spectrum of compatibility for the features. And then the biggest thing I would say is just to do it one at a time. Many times I see a lot of people talk about, like, oh, I want to make a massive multiplayer online. Just people tend to have high hopes, but then not that much experience in doing whatever. So if you're trying to make like a multiplayer game, but you've never made a single game, then it's a big leap. So that's why I say it's good to work one at a time. Yeah. I let five plans play. Yeah, 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 yeah. But remember, have if it depends on the type of game and the feature. So I think of myself when I'm making like hyper casual games, I like to have people who don't play games, because then you it gives you a spectrum. Because also when you have people play test it, try to have the perspective that like somebody is not necessarily wrong in their opinion if they took more time to try to figure out how something works. Because, oh man, I should not, let me do control, there we go. Um, so yeah, it's good. Yeah, get multiple opinions. If you're worried that you have too much, then you probably have too much. Because the opposite of being worried that you have too much is worried that you have too little. So I would say try to flip the mindset of how you're approaching it to make you try to view it like you have too little, but enough. I have 3 to 4 features for the player to use, but some puzzle features like hidden doors and buttons that I unlock. Some of the other. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's progression. You see that a lot in many game progress, and that works great too. And that's something I do in this game. Like if it ever loads, like first you get the first example of how to play the game, and then you progress the features to help players slowly figure out more and more about the world that you're getting them involved with. I got different elevations for these. I should maybe move this one a little lower. Maybe move this one a little higher. I think that one's a good spot. So let's save it and test it again. And sometimes I myself get confused on my own game, and I don't feel it's a good feature, and I delete it and start over and change some of the mechanics of the feature. Yeah, I mean, what you're talking about is just standard game development praise. If sometimes you get confused or you don't like something and you delete it, that's part of the process. Accept it, don't fight it, and try to learn and grow with it is my recommendation, because like I do this is part of my process. I do this all the time. Like I'll just go in and I'll just delete everything. Like the you know what is it, one step back, two step forwards. Don't be afraid to take a step back, to take two step forwards. The idea is to just make sure you're able to see the two steps forward while you take the one step back, if that makes sense. It's a saying. Oh yeah, I was gonna test it. So, and okay, cool. Level complete button doesn't work. I'm so frustrated. Oh, it does work, but it just takes time. Even more confusing. This button doesn't work. I'm just gonna get angry over it. So let's so I really like this level. I think it's missing something. I sometimes take 30-minute break or use my time to play and get the inspiration. Yeah, see that's smart. I think I need to make these bigger. I feel like this level is still kind of difficult. If somebody saw this level, they would be like, "This level's too, like trying to make hyper casual games here. Got to be easier." Oh, I could add a bridge or something. Yeah, wait, this is at y of 10, and this is at a y of negative, no, it's at 7. So let me move these up one. Yeah, and then let me go grab, uh, in my library, I have some sideways stairs. Where's the start scene? Oh, here we go, sideways stairs. These do not have the links connected to them yet. I praise. And if I like my favorite games featured, I sometimes take them and apply them on my Scratch game. Yeah, that's the best way to make a game is you literally take something that's worked and you try to make it into your own style. And there we go. Oops. Okay, so wait, do these not line up? It's not stealing if you said that's your idea. I mean, all ideas come from other ideas, so it's stealing is defined by how you use it. If you take it and you just do the exact same thing, and also game mechanics are not copyrightable. So yeah, I think it just depends on how you define things. The words you use are important. Okay, so that doesn't line up. The easy way to think of it is game mechanics are not copyrightable, but game assets are copyrightable. So like Mario is copyrightable, but having a character move around and jump like that, which is the game mechanic, is not copyrightable. And if you really want to like do something, let's 0.25 maybe. And if you really want to, like, the best thing is to take one mechanic and another mechanic and combine them to make a completely new mechanic, which is totally doable and it's done all the time. But just when it's in a new way like that, most people are not used to it. So it, you know, let's go 0.25. Here I'm adjusting the grid size because we got a little ladder here. Cool, these are done. Was game mechanics copyrightable when first game developing companies got unpopular? That question is a weird sentence to me, but I think there's a lot of good examples. Historically, your best example is to look at Pong, um, or multiple Atari games. And because when games were being brand new, a lot of the best evidence is to look historically. I think it's advantageous that game mechanics are not copyrightable because when you getting rid of copywriting uh, speeds up the evolution of innovation, in my opinion. Because if you have a cool game mechanic and somebody takes that game mechanic, then it gets adopted everywhere. But if it's copyrightable, then it doesn't get adopted everywhere. So it's slow to progress into the, let's say, the gaming community. Things like this, I think, in terms of games, um, greatly increase uh, what is available, what becomes available, and things like that. So save it. But I think they've always been open in terms of game mechanics. What's up, Code Meyer? Welcome to Making Levels. We're about to test a level. Wait, oh my God, I did not test it yet. It's I need to make all these connection points fixed. So there's a good TED talk too. The fashion industry also has no copywriting, which is why you have places like Zara and Uniqlo. I don't know if you know these places, or H&M, but basically the way it works in fashion, and it's similar in games and not, and different in music too. And music copyright has also changed recently in the last decade. Before you couldn't remake a music like a song or something, but now you can if you do it in a certain way. Um, so here, I'm gonna get the middle one because the middle one's got the most lift. Cool. Sweet. Really like this level. I think it's good. I mean, I have an account on my PC and phone to an app and web page where I can make free pixel art games for small developers. Nice. That sounds fun. Cool. I'm gonna make this level number 47, I think is a good one. Oh, come on. Okay. Yo, what's up, Komai? What is smooth? The game, the live stream? Because what I'm seeing is a rainbow wheel of death when all I'm trying to do is change this 7 to a 47. Do not update to 3.2.2 on Buildbox if I were you. Oh, nice. Cool. That's good. I'm seeing rainbow wheels of death. Oh, here, come on. There we go. Finally, change 47. Actually, I should see what number I need. I need 48. Patience is a virtue. Um, it's just slower for me. So I have a lot on my levels, and so right now I'm just trying to grab number 48 and move it all the way to the right. When jumping between scenes, I have to like wait multiple seconds, a lot of rainbow wheels of death. Um, so like I'm just trying to move this 48 over here, And that took like I want to say, I don't know, a minute when it should have just taken 3 seconds. Um, so like now I clicked on 7 template, and it's gonna take 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1000. Wait, is this it? 1005, 1000. It's taking me 10 seconds plus to jump between scenes. So this is why I wish I did not upgrade to 3.2.2. And I'm also having issues, like, and there's reasons, like, look at this scene. There's a lot going on in this scene. So it's not like these are small scenes, but yesterday with three, I see a obvious difference between yesterday with 3.2.1, where it would take 2 seconds. Now it's taking 15 seconds. And I just want to make levels. I don't want to look at rainbow wheels. Still waiting. It's got like 3 levels more I need to make, and then we got 50. And the way things are progressing right now, I don't even know. Like, when's the last time I saved it? All right, I'm gonna save it. Yeah, nice praise. That's good. It's a PC game. Ah, very cool. So I just wanted to add things. Yeah, I don't know. I was just talking to Sean. He's super helpful over at Buildbox, but make object invisible, but don't object in Tara. Understand I don't know proper English. What's up, Mr. Rocky? I understand you don't know proper English. Yo, what's up, Matt? This is so this weird. Okay, cool. I got 47, but I updated to the latest version of Buildbox 3.2.2, and it's just bugging me because everything's slower now. Um, and I'm usually really good at trying not to focus on what's not working and focus on what's working, but like just a lot of rainbow wheels of death. Like I'm at right now, I'm at 48. I got 2 levels. I would love to show you all the levels that I've made this week, but first, it's very important to me that I uh, not have this rainbow wheel. I can't do anything. Trying to make levels, 2 more levels. I Today's definitely going to be a shorter live stream because I only need like I was going to try to make 75 levels, but I don't like this. I find it super difficult to work when you can't even jump to the next scene. Oh man, like I'm just getting more frustrated. Yeah, no, Matt, I like didn't even think about it. Maybe I'm just gonna ask Sean if I could get 3.2. Hey, I kind of hate asking that, but is it possible? Yeah, I shouldn't have up. Like I had got 2 weeks left in this game. I was just on a roll, man. Look, I got 48 levels, and these levels are fun. And now I have to wait like a minute each time I select a different scene. But one thing is I'm not good at is level designs. Do you have tips and tricks I can use for level designs? Yeah, my biggest thing is check out my playlist. I have a playlist on my YouTube page, and it's mobile, mobile gameplays. So praise. I have a list of like all the top games in the last couple of years on the App Store, and I literally just go here and I just watch uh, games similar to what you're looking for, and just look at what they've done. So in this game, this is like a let's say an adventure type of journey game, and I would fun race 3D coin race like these are all game examples games which I have like up to 50 different levels and just watch the video. Just watch the video and you'll see certain like, oh hey, look, they do this with the make an enemy. So basically you just see examples similar to a game you're making in top hit games of the past. So when you make a level, then your ideas come from those kinds of inspirations. Yeah, I'm gonna message Sean. I don't know if I just it, the wait time between selecting these scenes. I don't know. I guess I thought it was bad when it was 5 seconds, and now that it's 25 seconds, 45 seconds, it's it doesn't make me feel like productive. It makes me feel like the vast majority of me working on the game today is looking at this rainbow wheel, moving a circle, wondering why did I update. Oh, man, 49. This will be for the App Store. I always forget, but it's available for pre-order now. I've only had like 3 people actually pre-order it, which is kind of a bummer, but let me find that link for you in case you want. Um, I originally called the game Swipe Ball, but I think I'm gonna move it to another name. All right, this is everything here needs to be deleted because we're trying to make a level. Yeah, no, that's why I play test every version on my phone every day. And CodeMion, every version has the frames per second. And I think a good example is that on my computer, the frames per second are about 20 frames per second to 20 to 30 slower than on my actual phone. And that's because my phone's an iPhone X something, and my computer is doing a lot right now in terms of running this game, recording, streaming. Yeah. What comes to mind if you hear a game that was unexpected? If I hear a game that's unexpected, then what comes to mind is I don't know. The unexpected, the unknown. I'm asking because all right, let's take some. I'm just gonna take some of these templates. Go over here. Wait 30 seconds. Whoa, whoa! I did not say copy level. Okay, delete. Copy these three items. I'm like getting frustrated here. Yeah, unexpected, just unknown. Just, you know, I'm a big proponent of duality. And if I can't even select this one item, why are you not selecting? Go up to it, highlight the whole thing. Oh, because they're, of course, I'm picking the one platform cubes that are locked and cannot be selected when I'm trying to select it. Well, oh, I made this level. I don't even like that level. And where was that level? That's not even, okay. See, this is, these are not cubes. So I'm gonna select, copy here, paste, save. Yeah, no, that's like, I hope Buildbox is working on that because while it's true the iPhone store, the App Store is more of a market in terms of game developers, the reach that you can get for people on Android to both develop games and use it is substantial compared to iPhone. But um, yeah. And then you also have to have like a Mac to publish to the App Store. I hope they're working on the Android stuff. But right now, I would like them to get the finish button to work. Watch, if I die here, this UI, this navigation button works 50% of the time for me. Elis, what's up? It's going well. Just getting frustrated with making levels because things are not working, and that makes me angry. Truth. Let's go top down view. So this is off some reason. Snap Y. Change this to 4, 4, 4. So I have levels like this, but this one will be different because we're going to add the elevators. Yeah, I mean, levels just levels take time to look cool. If you see the first video, you'll see the levels were not the same, not what you see here. So what do I want? I think I want something like this. Wait, does that work? Wait a minute. Yeah, it's a good idea. I'll try that right now. So I'm gonna grab this invisible node, grab this platform cube, put that invisible node inside the platform cube. I'm always amazed of how things look in 3D in terms of angles and perspectives. Is an algorithm good for randomly generated level? That's like saying, is math good for like is numbers good for math? I don't understand the question. Sorry. I have to say yes, I guess. Within a week, you have created more than 48 levels. Yeah, I would say 2 weeks. 2 weeks. What month are we? What day are we? It's the 12th. So I would say 2 weeks. And not just that, CodeMire, but the times it takes a level. So if you're like a noob, it would take you 1 minute and 30 seconds to complete a level. And if you're like a pro, it would take you like maybe 30 to 45 seconds to complete a level. So when this game was made for the Buildbox Game Jam originally, you could complete each level in something like, oh, I don't know, 15 to 30 seconds. So I specifically made the levels longer because of the fact that that's, I try to take the hyper casual market into account in terms of timing. Like hyper casual games are, I look at them like subway games. Like they're great to play on the subway between subway stops because you got to go to work because that's what you do on the subway to work. Have you joined and done solo game jams on Buildbox? Of course. Of course. I'm trying to think of how to make this even more. How many game jams have you won? I have not won any game jams. That is not a goal of mine. Um, so I made the initial, a good example of praise is this game came from a game jam that Buildbox had. And I made the full game in like 3 to 5 days. But I like the game idea so much. I am spending the entire month building this game out. It's been a long time since I spent an entire month making a single game, and I think I generally don't like to do that because my goal isn't to um, spend a month making game. It used to be back when it's not moving. I have, you, man, I spent a lot of money. Why are you not moving? Oh, your Wave X. Yeah, Unity, I think, not for me. I think it's a great, if you want to like make games in the mobile industry, everybody uses Unity, and you got to learn how to code. I don't really want to know how to code. That's not a thing I even care about. Platform. Wait, is that right? No. So Unity is the industry standard. But comparing the two, it's like I can smoke and play and just make levels. Just Buildbox is more visual. I think it's really good on prototyping. Uh, Unity is just different. It's just different. It's a more complex beast. And yeah, yeah. How how do I make player and Buildbox look like jelly with jelly physics? You're gonna need a lot of time. Your secret weapon praise is time. You're gonna figure. I'm sure you can figure that out. I Something like that. I think would take me a week or two, like a lot of time, probably more, just to figure that out. I still have trouble with the water-like floor. So, is there a feature in Unity where you can code visually like Buildbox? So, Unity has two that I know of, one called Playmaker and one called Corgi. I think Corgi is specific to platformers, and that's the thing. Like the you need to know how these were built with and what their intentions were. So Corgi is a good example. So if you like platformer, I just played, what was it? Hopbound by Darius Guerrero and Absurd Games. This dude has made like hit app games with Buildbox 2 for years, and his game is a platformer. Okay, so Unity or Corgi, I'm sorry, which uses Unity and costs money. I don't know how much, but I'm sure it's not that much. For me, it wouldn't be that much. You make platformers. I don't want to make platformers. I want to make 3D platformers like what we see here. That's what I want to do. Like this to me is like Pac-Man meets platformer three-dimensional world game that I got going on. And Corgi is a Buildbox I'm sorry, is a Unity. So you see my face. I never look at my face. I'm sure it's good, but what's the question? So Corgi, and then there's Playmaker. I've heard really good things about Playmaker, seen amazing things with Play. After this game, I am trying to set aside a week or two so I can focus on other game engines. That being said, I really like BuildBox. Don't like 3.2.2, so I would not update. Um, but so they're just different. You got to look at what is your goal? Like, what is your end goal? If your end goal is to get a publishing deal and make and then what is your time frame? Like, what kind of time frames are you looking for in terms of what do you want to do and how much time are you taking to accomplish that goal? Because in hindsight or perspective, like, here's what I am doing, giving myself 5 years to like 5 to 10 years, okay, to just try to spend every day learning, understanding, and figuring out how to like make and build games, and and understanding the market while like recording my process. So Playmaker is Playmaker is an option. Um, Godot is another one. So I feel like I should write these down because Unity has Play and Corgi. And Godot is also a interesting one. So I plan to look at some of these next month, but there's what you're gonna do today, and then there's what you're gonna do tomorrow. And today I'm trying to make levels, but tomorrow I want to look at Godot specifically, um, because yeah, I like Buildbox. I think it's fun, but I think it's also, you know, important to know the market because they're, you know, yeah, know the market. And that's also why I play like a lot of games on the App Store. Okay, where were we? I think because we can add multiplayer using Unity. I'm just wondering, working on that. Yeah, hey, look, the Code Meyer, I don't understand. Yo, what's up, Sarab? I don't understand why multiplayer isn't more of a thing. Like, like fake multiplayer is a huge thing, but real multiplayer is not. What's up with that? What does that mean? Like, so these are reflections of the industry and what is happening now. Okay, so there are some multiplayer games out there on the App Store, and in my humble opinion, there should be so much more. But there's not, and there will be in time. And Unity has that. Buildbox doesn't have that. But Buildbox is hopefully working on that. But then I think they're also work. I can tell you they're not working on sometimes the UI screen doesn't work. Sometimes they're not working on that. I don't think they know about that. Um, and, okay, we got questions from Rob. How can I set different colors to objects when start new game or restart in Buildbox 3 and only colors I want? So good question. I don't know if you know this. I have a YouTube channel with tutorials and devlogs, and I can show you what I have here, and I can tell you that I have devlogs and tutorials on my YouTube going in detail on this. Where it is, I'm sure if you type in color manager or something, but let me just show you since you're looking. Here is an invisible object, okay? And when it begins, randomly picks the colored background and colored of objects. So this is exactly what you're asking for here. So your question, the answer. Now, to explain it, like if you're looking at this and you're like, I don't understand, you need to find one of my older videos where I talk about invisible objects and maybe color manager. Like I might have a video on this because I came up with this 2 months ago. Yeah, so I came up with this 2 months ago, and I was making videos on it. So that's how you find the answer. I hope it's good. I suspect you're gonna take a lot of time to find it because my I don't do a good job and try to keep things clean in terms of like how I organize stuff. I just went through and updated my playlist, my tutorial like that. Those took hours, but like this is what you want. The answer to your question is here. Um, so and this took I don't even like I'm gonna mess with this next week too. So just come back for that. Here's a question. In your opinion, what's the best, most advanced 3D game made with Buildbox? Okay, that is I love that question. Um, what is the best, most advanced? That's a cool question. Okay, what do I think? That's oh man, that makes me want to take a look at Buildbox 3 games. So let's see here. I, I so I have a playlist of Buildbox 3 games, and I don't think this is fully up to date. But if you got a Buildbox 3 game and I haven't played it, then I don't know. To me, that rarely exists. I mean, these are all old. So I guess I'm gonna have to go with Cyberdrive. I think that's the best. Just into, I think the movement could be a little bit better. Yeah, Yeah, and I can tell you, I'm excited to play. What is it? Tug of War. I think just got launched via Buildbox 3. I'm gonna play that one this weekend. But Crowd Race, Fun Race 3D, and but with Buildbox we can create same viral in less than 30 minutes. No doubt why Buildbox is a game. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I you can make. Well, I was watching Zach's video earlier, and he was making like a cube stacker, and he was, yeah, that was like in a couple of minutes. And I even had made a cube stacker type of game that I thought was cool, and then I stopped because I wanted to do other things. You can make so many. I think Buildbox has this massive potential in terms of prototyping, and then it just also exploring game mechanics, things like that. Want to play test my Scratch game? Maybe send me the link, but you got to have a Apple version, but I spend the weekend playing games. I'm gonna be playing these Buildbox uh, three, the tug of war game this weekend. Um, have I tried it? I have a. Check. I'm curious if I have a game review of it, and I think I even have the entire gameplay. Yeah, that one's super cool. That one has code though. You gotta like. uh, Would be cool if to give feedback on viewers' games like Praise of Games asked. I mean, yeah, but like I can't. Good point, Matt. But I can't do that because Praise of Games like is only saying he has a game and telling me that it's a web, but there is no information to actually um, see such a thing or play it. So I can only do with the information that I have my best I can. All right, that I don't know what that means. Man, your sub no number is 333. Man, oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, thanks. That is true. See, I'm always trying to find a fast way to do this, but I just feel like I'm going so slow. I think I'm gonna, do I want to make these? So here, let's just play test it so we can see it. Save it. Because last time I recalled the elevator wasn't even working properly. But I like the way that looks. Like, wait, let me make sure okay, cool. Sometimes I accidentally keep it big and yeah. Let's give it a go. Like, what if? Oh, really? I call this the moonwalk effect. This was coded by Vlad N, who just helps me out. He just, which is, oh, crap. Okay, I am not a noob at my own game. I know how to play this. Look at that. Oh, it does. Oh, it's like it almost is a good elevator. And I know how to fix it because I had this problem. So we're going to change this to 6 and then this to Y. So what we do here is we put this Y, wait, no, we put the Y at 5. So it's at Y of 5, okay? And then it will move a variance of 11. All my games are on iTunes officially released. I don't know about his. Yeah, are your games, how do you make your games, Matt? Unity, Buildbox, Godot? Okay, so here we have the vector wave at 11. So it goes a distance of 11 and it's at 5. So that just makes the perfect elevator. Wait, it's going down too much. Okay. Ooh, nice, nice. Which says the wave back. Yeah, I've collaborated and on I guess it was just one game in Unity, but it was fun. I feel like that's one thing I do like about the live stream is I feel like I'm not making this game by myself. When you're working with somebody else, it's cool. Okay. Oh, no, I need to change this to 6. That's what it is. And this to 2.5. What? So this is a y of 10. So we need to have this at a y of 5. Let's try that out. Yeah, look at that. The light up effect. Actually, where is my Discord? Sorry, I am trying to message. And button is not working. Now let's try it. Wait, why was that white? Did you see that? That one's not. Specific. Um, all right. Wait, did I get it to work? I know. Yeah, I think so. This level is just gonna like explain the elevators. This is just a basic, here's what an elevator is type of level. I find it's good to integrate new ideas like this. Hey, what's up, Sonny? Right? Super sick. Special thanks to Vlad who helped make that and do the coding. Me, see, I've been a pro, was ever a pro member. Um, so the price point, I mean, it looks like prices are just keep going up. So that's I think tough for Buildbox, but that's their decision. Okay. So here we go. Elevator could have different FBX or texture showing the user that it's different behavior. Yeah, yeah. I think what I wish I knew more about textures because I tried to implement a texture and it was like not good. Um, but one thing I am doing to like, obviously, I think what you're saying makes perfect sense because I understand what you're saying. But all the platforms that I have, YZ24, um, they all generally have like a little domino piece on top of them, and then the elevators don't. But I like what you're saying. I think I should do some kind of texture or some kind of something, which is what I'm going to be doing next week and the week after that. So like this week is all about levels, and then the next week is going to be about polishing, implementing add mob, adding. I have like stars or something. Um, no, it's off. Crap, why is it off? Let's go top view. Why? When things are like not aligned, it freaks me out. Okay, so this is at Z of -22. This is also at Z at -22. So yeah, they look good. Wait, this is at Z of 16. And then this should be at 20. No, this is at 20. Okay, so that one is off. Control Z, get everything back. So this needs to be moved over here. Okay, that's why everything was off. There we go. Oh, right there. Nice. Sweet. Let's do this, copy and paste. Uh, Nope, wait. Deselect this one. That one, yes. I think we're good. Yep, yep. I guess I'm just trying to make things look cool. And I don't know about you, but I think this looks cool. How do I make it cooler? Ooh, I got an idea. Let's go to my library. Really like this. Oh, and I'm gonna, just gonna grab these. And these are bouncing platforms that have the ability to have the player bounce. They're looking kind of weird. Let me just grab. 0, 3. So let's do 0, 0, -6. So here's a texture I have on the bouncing. I actually don't like this, but again, this is level creation week, not um, polish week. In polish week, we'll do that stuff. Okay, yeah, here we go. I think something like this. Yeah, I'm down with it. Nice, yeah, Blender's super cool. Ah, whoop, don't fall. Okay, go up here. Whoa, why are those white? They should not be white. Oh, did I discode next? Let's go take a look. Yeah, they're white. I think I disconnected something. What color was the background? Objects were blue. Oh, here I disconnected this right there. Looking for a red background. Here we go. Cool. I think this level is dope. And move you down. What is it at right now? Oh, Control Z. Y 0. Okay, let's put it at -4. And then I'm also going to get rid of this last one right there. And phrase as how many colors should I use in my game? 3 or 2. Well, the fun thing is because you're making the game, you get to decide. I would recommend testing both and then figuring out which one you like and then going with that. But yeah, that's the cool thing about making games is you get to decide and you get to determine what happens next and whether it's 3 colors or 2 colors. Um, oh my God, this load time. Jeez. So I have all these little dominoes on top of all the standard platform cubes. And next week, I think I'm gonna try to have it so they shoot off like fireworks when you touch them or bottle rockets. But I'll work on that later. Will enemies change colors randomly and duplicating the enemies? What is and I, sorry, praise. I'm not sure what that means. And duplicating. I feel like maybe that's a word I don't know. Yeah, and you just get really good at copying. Oops. Here I like to select from left to right, and it makes things a lot easier. And then we just tip over a little bit like that. Select these two. I'm technically looking at everything upside down. Let me see if I can't move it right side up. Cool. Go up. Put these up here. Cool. Nice. Go top down view. Got them all selected. And then just get good at copying. That's the move. Now check this out. I'm going to select all these and select these and do these all at the same time. Copy, paste. Oh, like that. And then deselect these. Do it like that. And then reselect them like this, one at a time. And these. Copy, paste, and then let's press spacebar, move everything down, and then we go like this. And we just do it again. Get it to line up with that eagle eye view right there. I'm missing one, but we'll worry about that later. Go like this. Okay, then let's go here and then we select. Cool. Now I'm going to select these. Elis, Al, how long does it take to be accepted to the Apple Store? So it always depends. Best, I would say, if you're, my most recent experience, I think, was from submitting something to the Apple Store actually to submit this game to be on pre. It took a weekend. So your best case scenario is 2 to 4 business days, maybe 5 business days. That's your best case scenario. And if you ever find yourself waiting like 12 days, then you probably should just resubmit the game completely. Uh, there's, it all depends on like who is reviewing your game. Apple has a lot of people that will review your game, and they'll do a great job, and your game will be accepted. But I think someone I know had their game denied because there was too much toilet paper in the game. So you really, that's why it's always unknown. But if you have all your things correct, like no mistakes, I think I submitted a game and I had the word Pac-Man in my title, and it was like, nope, you can't do that, denied. So, um, yeah, I would say I try to submit it on Friday, and then I hope it gets finished by Monday or Tuesday. Is usually my plan. And then if it's not willing to wait the entire week, but then again, some people have to, for whatever reason, their game gets flagged by Apple, and every time you submit it, even though it's fine, it'll get flagged and it'll get rejected. In which case, you then need to just try to like uh, just almost like submit a brand new entire game and then hope that you get another person who's reviewing it. That's oh wait, what are these? This is gonna get deleted. So yeah, it usually depends on who, but I hope that answers your question. So now what I'm doing is I'm just changing the elevation. So we are in a 3D world, and when you're in a 3D world, you must make sure all your objects are aware of that. And not all of mine are. So I must move them down there and then deselect these. These are things you don't need to worry about in Unity, but you must worry about in Buildbox because we are, yeah. I want to make more levels like this. Like I've had like this level specifically, I think is not yet. Wait, but why? Like this level I think is amazing. How big should my first couple of games be? I recommend small. I for me I strongly recommend to make very simple games when starting out. Uh, Endless runners are really good too in terms of beginning because endless any kind of endless game or any kind of infinite game that you just play and you and it all depends on what kind of game do you want to make. So uh, I use Buildbox and I make hyper casual games. So all my advice is going to be from that hyper casual perspective. And I like hyper casual games because I think they utilize the best of what I'm interested in is simple game mechanics, simple game feel, but appeals to a lot of people and players. So it all depends on what you I recommend small, like super small, like because when you start small and you make an endless game, awesome, great job. And then you do that again for another game, awesome, great job. And then another, awesome, great job. And you have dozens of let's say a hypothetical dozen different games, all with different game mechanics. Guess what? You now hopefully have a very good idea of all these 12 different mechanics or five different mechanics in your like first in five different games. Then you can start to think about how you could put them together or make up an entire new mechanic on your own or something. But starting at the foundation, starting very simply, to me, and understanding that, understanding how those mechanics, again, it depends on the type of game you want. I'm thinking very hyper casual, simple tapping game. Then you can do. My new game I made from a game jam has 7 levels and 10 enemy variety. Nice. That's awesome. That's great. Were the enemies on different levels? All right, let's test this level out. I did. I just saved it. Frame rate at 2030. So that's not great, but 35. But on my phone, it should be better. Whoa, flying. I feel like the sensitivity's gone up. Okay, so you can't see that, which is not good because you need to be able to kind of know that there's a bouncy something there. So maybe I'll just move it up or I'll duplicate it as well, like this. Yeah, let's try this. I'll be right back. The enemies change, it has more health, random spawns, and good fun mechanics and Easter eggs. Like when you click your mouse pointer on the enemy, the message will say, let's go over here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Crap, don't fall. Yeah, you can't, you don't, wait. Yeah, you don't see. Up. Crap, crap, crap. Yeah, that kind of works. There was those random floating. Wait, these are not even in the center. That's gonna bug me. Yeah, that totally bugs me. Okay, it's just these. Oh, and this is also off. These are all off? No, 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 that's just the angle. These look weird though. Oh, you see that? 50, see, it's not 50. Okay, cool. But where did the, oh, you know where I bet it came from? Here, let me, so I don't like how it lights up before. Whoa, I want to try that again. Continue button doesn't work. That bugs the crap out of me, man. I like it. I like it. Okay, cool. This is great. That's level 49. And let's just, I'm gonna do one more for today. I was hoping to do more. And I'm honestly, I'll probably still work on this game all day. I just, it's running so slow. Oh no, stop. Control Z, my favorite thing. Should games have loading screens? That depends on if they have a lot to load. That depends on the construct in which the game was created in. I think that's user preference. Like Buildbox has to have one. I think it'd be better if it didn't. I got a new loading screen. Want to see mine? Boom. That's it. And then, because in Buildbox there has to be a loading screen, but it would be right here. You ask good questions that only you can answer. Um, it's up to you. You get to decide. If it's your game, if it's if it's my game, I would say no. If you can have it without, and if it was my game, I would say no. But I have to in Buildbox. Hmm. I'm trying to play with this concept that I had the other day. Actually, what was it, 48? I'm gonna move these two. I'm gonna move this over here. Phrase, okay, but my game doesn't lag and doesn't crash when it's instantly loaded. That sounds like a good thing. Is that not a good thing? Sounds like a good thing. I always say try everything. Oh, geez. Oh, wow, look at that level. So I was trying, here, let's check out this level. Because I don't want to do the same thing I did to another level again. You know what? My brother said he liked these little pipe thingies. Frame rate is at 20. I feel like the ball is lighter or something. Definitely slow in the frame rate. Okay, so it looks like I already have a level kind of like that. So let me just grab these and maybe I'm just gonna put them in here and then we have to use them. That sounds like a thing. I can't even copy and paste. Come on. There we go. There we go. You know, having these be separate like this is still cool. Could that work? Let's try it out. Let's see how that looks. I kind of just want to add things like fridges. So Matt asks, how important do you think screenshots play in a user's choosing to download your game? Same question for icon. I think icon is more important than screenshots. Screenshots, of course, super important. Um, I would say icon is a little more important, but yeah, you basically you want to capture cool moments with your screenshots. So a screenshot shouldn't be just the game. It should be like you can do more in terms of storytelling. Let me give you an example of what I have. Um, so when I was for the game that I'm working on right now, the app icon I have is this. And I was going with simple because, but I've seen some new icon, and so now my new icon is this. And this again is it's all preference, but here this tells a story. You know, you can see you have the character, so something in your way, something that you could kind of see, and something that you can't see. So there's a whole story going on just in this app icon. And same thing with like these, I mean, uh, and this won't even be the gameplay itself, but screenshots like this is actual screenshot, but it's a landscape instead of a portrait view. So it just shows the player what to expect. It's an opportunity to give some kind of visual stimulus to potential players. So super important. Um, how much time do I making? Not as much as I should. Uh, so I just honestly, and that's a great thing with Buildbox is I just come up with what I want. I just take screenshots. I'll take and I'll play a lot on my I'll play this game on my phone and just take a bunch of screenshots and then pick the ones and then use those. So it doesn't take that much time. It doesn't take me that much time. And then with how Buildbox is set up, you can just move your camera around for a different shot, like I did for in those examples that I have here. Like this, I just moved the camera, hit play, so it doesn't take that much time. And I think a big reason for that is because of Buildbox. Praise. Or can I make a game that you code the movements to move the players like a console when you move by tripping in the commands to more? Yeah, man, you can make whatever game you want. Just it takes time, bit by bit. I recommend the best thing when making a game is to break everything down into a single step and then accomplish one step at a time. Because if you have a goal of making, let's say, a Tomb Raider game, but you haven't made the bridge for the Tomb Raider game, then, I mean, start with the bridge, like what I got right now. I'm just linking these objects together. So the macro picture is just as important as the micro picture. If you don't have a micro picture of what you're going to do next, then your macro picture um, may be bigger than your micro picture. And the trick is to just bring those two together. Copy, paste. Matt types, I record videos and pick up the exact same frame that looks the best screen. Yeah, yeah, it's the exact same thing I do. I actually had a really fun idea, but I am out of agua. So, yeah, I'll be back. Got a dope idea. Check it out. Okay. Not exactly what I was going for, but it's close. I guess I should have just copied the top one. Yeah, let me do that. I should have just hit delete. It's like these. Copy. Yeah, nice. And then I'm gonna put these spiky things underneath, and then you have to go correct way or you die. That seems fair. And then maybe elevators in between. Yeah, I like that. And okay, cool. Yeah, I like this idea. Biggest thing is deselect these. And I also want to do this on like multiple elevations. But I guess I should just get this done first. And shit, I just realized these are all off by like zero point 0.5. All right, well, whatever. And actually, let me save it. No, wait, let me grab those elevator platforms. There we go. Cool. Save it. Yeah, that's what I want. That one looks weird. Yeah, see, it's not perfect. It goes, there we go. Hmm. Yeah, I guess I could put it at Y10 and let's see. Yeah, let's see how that works. Y10, wave 11. Okay. Oh no, all those bridges came undone. What's up with that? Wait, I'm gonna delete just to make sure that, okay, so it's, hmm, maybe, so it's not fixed. It should be fixed. I guess, I don't think I did that actually. Maybe I didn't do that. That's why. All right, change it to fixed and that should fix them. Yeah, look. Yeah, what's up, EPZ? So the name is always changing, but I think I'm gonna go with Ball Meets World. But yeah, that's where I'm at today. Tomorrow, different story. Here we go. Well, I guess technically, if you go that way, you can see the spikes, and you can be like, okay, the button doesn't work. That's so annoying. I like that. So you can actually see them. Be like, oh no, I shouldn't go. Or it's too late. Oh, but even then, okay, maybe move them over like here. I grab these. Oh no, everything's getting weird. It's on pre-order now. It'll be, I'm trying to have it go out the July 1st is my target date. And so that means I got 2 weeks to finish polishing. And yeah, I think that makes sense. So you can go either way. Yeah, let me try that out. If do you have an iPhone, EP? I mean, I'm making level 50 right now. Cool. Um, I'm trying to find a test flight link for you right now. So he'll check out. Uh, so that build is a couple, maybe like a week old. I mean, I'm updating these all the time, so, but I think that's a good one to play test multiple levels and such. So this is at 10, so it goes up to 20. Is that right? 10, at 20. I want to say 20. Let's put that at 20. And this is at 10, so this should also be 20. And this one is at 5, so it should be 10. Put that one at 10. And let's test it. No, it is not. Literally on that video, it says made with Unity. Voodoo primarily uses Unity. In fact, I would even say they only use Unity. And that's because big companies spend millions of dollars getting people to download their game. And so that is why they use Unity, is because they spend millions of dollars. Ah, copy, paste. Yeah, I've been trying to do that more often because I get like all your most popular games are made with Unity. That's just a fact because we have to remember Unity's been around for 15 years. Something like Buildbox has been around for like 5 years. So Unity is the industry standard. Okay. So this one's gonna go to nothing except for here, which I'll have these objects and I'll probably put like a secret star. Um, that way there's like some kind of award or something for going here, but yeah, this is it. Okay, where were we? Here, up here, we were up here. And I think I'm gonna go through all my levels and do this, but basically if you play one of my games, you get the choice of figuring out how or the levels, figuring out how you would like to complete the level. Nice. Okay, and delete that. All right, grab these objects, go to level 50, let's paste it. So if you take the, if you decide you get to take the elevator, oops, I accidentally copied that, let's Control Z, take the elevator to the top floor. Where you then get to go through this level like this. Oh crap, I totally forgot. I didn't bring the other ones, but the other ones just have this cube in a different spot. So I'm gonna just copy this and then go here and literally select this cube and move it to the right. How does that look? No, down, okay. Copy everything again. Go here and move it all the way here like that. Cool. So I'm going to do that one more time. Two. This time I'm going to select all of them. Command C, Command V. Go like this. Come on, a little bit more. And then at the end, I'm putting this, which is pretty easy, but it's just a really large bouncing. I don't even think it's bouncing. I think it's actually just a big platform. No, it is. Wait, platform cube. Yeah, no, it's just a big platform cube. but it's rotating. Yeah, let's save it and see how this looks. And if this is good, this will be level 50. Are there still top 100 games made with Buildbox nowadays? I'm sure there's at least three on that list of the top 100. I'm sure there's at least three. I I don't know, honestly. I don't. Okay, that's looking a little weird. So we're at 20 frames per second. These objects are moving. Um, like around our shortcut. Okay, I actually got this idea, and so these are going to get smaller. I noticed that they were not rotating, which they should have been rotating. Um, these specific ones. Dude, I don't know, man. Um, yeah. If you're curious, I can let me finish this level because that's just me. I just like to finish levels, like to finish what I start. Let me do that, and then I can literally just look at the top 100. Um, because if there's a Buildbox game, I play it. I try to at least. Sometimes they don't. People don't. It's you know. Well, at least I play the ones that I think look exciting to me. So I am biased in terms like that. Oh, here it is. Here, it's over here. This is what we want, but it's supposed to be in this platform cube. So what about this? Where are these? Okay, so this is here. Um, but this is not. This is supposed to be. Fucking hate bugs. So just to be clear, there's not a lot of build box. It would be nice if you just get the top 100 games that are made with Buildbox. Dude, I have, if you check out my playlist, I have multiple Buildbox game review games. That's the best place to find content such as what you're looking for specifically right here is Buildbox 3 game reviews that I have. That's your best place because I've reviewed almost most the vast majority of Buildbox games are Buildbox 3 games. And I have playlists on my YouTube channel that are dedicated specifically to that. So I would check that out. I think you would like that. I'm just gonna grab this. These are all rotate odds. Let me unconnect this one and then just make it like super big. Platform cube here. Oh, I don't have a if rotate. Okay, so I think I need one then. And I can make it pinned. No, I don't have an if collide. Yo, yo, yo. What's up, Kit Kat Kate? Object, rotate. What was the name? I don't remember. Rotate object X, probably due to the X axis. Okay, so if this collides with this, do this, and then we're gonna pin these. Whoa, whoa, let's put 0, 0 first. 0, 0, 0, and then we're gonna pin this so that we can change it within the level, actually. So right here. It's making levels. I got one more level to finish, and then I think I'm gonna be done with this live stream. So here, check out what we got so far. Oh no, I didn't save it. We gotta save it because uh, the Buildbox likes to crash all the time. So, and I haven't finished this part of the level. We got this level. This is a game I'm working on that will be on the App Store hopefully by the end of the month. And right now we're working on the second layer. Got this half pipe thing going, and I'm trying to get these platforms to be spinning, making a game. So we got 20 frame rates per second, 16 frame rates per second. So that means it's running slow, but on my phone it'll run faster. And that's primarily because I'm doing a live stream and many things. Okay, so the goal of this level is to, if you go up the top, these two are spinning slowly, that one's spinning quickly. Go like this. Okay, look at here. So this plane is rotating, which is what we want, but it looks like I have two of them here instead of one. So let me select and hit delete. Yeah, and I did. Okay, that I like that. I thought that worked out. Yeah, yeah, nice, cool. Go here. See, it looks like this one is way outside. And we make this the length of Y10. That we get all of these. Okay. And I'm just moving this up. Cool. I'm trying to get like almost like a staircase effect-ish. Like that. All right. Looks good. Let's save it and test it. I don't like the slow frame rate. So the main thing we want to test is over here. Oh, sweet. So this is moving. Whoa, where? Oh, you can't see the other ones. And then the gravity's all weird because of the frame rate. I mean, that kind of works. Yeah, I definitely got to test this on my phone. Let me save it. I think I saved it before. Always good to save. Okay. What if I flipped it? So you smaller to bigger? Let's try it again. When in doubt, play test again. Oh man, these frame rates are killing me. Wait, let me see something. Oh, no, okay, that looks fine. Wait a minute, why isn't that all that stuff is not getting deleted? That frame rate, it's just so, I'm not, like maybe it's all these objects just floating around that's causing it to, Yeah, it doesn't really work. Let's go ahead and do something like this. Make scale of 3.153, and then 333. Oh, that's two. And then we'll just have them like this. Just bounce to the right, to the left, and you get to the bottom. Cool. And now that we're done with that, let's go ahead and just start linking these bridges together. Right, let me check these are points. So we're going to eventually change them to fixed because that's what these are and that's what keeps them in place. Oh wait, but you have to do it one at a time. By the way, what's the best free site to see app analytics before downloads? Free source. Okay. Oh yeah, if you were asking here, I think one, I am kind of finding a good flow in terms of making games. Let's take a look to see if there's any Buildbox games in the top 100. App Annie is where I go. Check out my video on YouTube. It's pretty cool. It's got a lot of, it's actually one of my better videos because App Annie is a great resource. Like everyone should be going here. Um, Specifically, I go here to see what's on the top 100, top 500, color themes, app icons, you name it. This place, my brother works in the same building that they're located in San Francisco. So I've been trying to tell him to give me a membership to the stuff, but I think he's got to do like networking and talk to people, and nobody wants to do that. So here we go. App Annie. Did I save it over here? Yeah, no, like my brother works in the same building, Matt, and like I remember because I went to go visit him, and like one of the floors it opens up, and it was like App Annie, and then and I was like, so I'm like, dude, like meet somebody who works there for lunch, because if you know somebody, then you know what's a great pricing plan, free. That's a good pricing plan. Like, so, but now the whole COVID, I don't think that's a possibility. All right, so let's take a look at the top 100. Tangle Master is on my plan for the weekend to uh, play. Wow, geez. Here, let me take my secret memory. Okay, so Rolik, EP, you keep asking about Buildbox and top 100 games. So, Rolik, there's a Buildbox game called Picker 3D or something like that. It was prototyped in Buildbox. Rolik reached out to them. That game got remade in the Unity. I actually, now that I think about it, I don't think there's any Buildbox games. Actually, that's not true. Let's take a look. Yeah, see, all of these are Unity, most of them. Some of them are probably Swift, the native language within uh, Apple. Yeah, no, no, there are zero games in the top 100. But sometimes they make it in there. I know a couple developers, and they get featured in Apple's new games. A lot of this is also, how do I say it? It's money. It's so the whole like this is gonna sound kind of here. This is gonna sound kind of crappy, but a lot of this is all based on metrics. Okay, so this is all based on metrics and numbers and datas. And a lot of that is built upon the advertising infrastructure of big companies that have money. So it's there's a lot of money influence in what you see here. And that money goes towards getting people to download the game. So it's like Voodoo, Rolik, a lot of these companies, they can spend money to make money. That's how you want to look at that's how I look at publishers is they can spend $1 million and get half a million people to download their game and then have those people like play that game for the next day over 50% of them are playing it, and then in like 7 days this and then be able to make that money in advertisements. So when you play games you just see like a million ads. And I used to work in the online advertising world, so you need to see like millions of millions. You need to see a lot to understand how much money you make off of very little. So like off of 1,000 people that see a single ad, you maybe make like a nickel, and that's 1,000 people who saw an ad. So basically they put that money and they resubmit it into getting people to download the game. So anything you see that is new, fresh, unseen before is like has a higher percentage. There's empirical data behind this, has a higher percentage of people downloading that game. And then if you can continue to keep people playing said game for 7 days, then you can show them enough ads to make money. So you know, th- that's what you're looking at. You should also factor in when you're looking at the top 100. And I also factor in many things like concepts, ideas, colors, themes, like because it's also a reflection of what people find new and innovative and are just playing on a massive scale. Is it possible to remake a top 100 game in Buildbox? It's been done a million times, so or 1,000 times. EP, what uh, that has been done 1,000 times already. I mean, yeah, Rolex been doing great. They were not around 2 years ago. They are around now, and I know they use Unity, and they like yeah. Yeah, they've been killing it. The games have changed, developed for sure, but I'm excited to play Tangle Master 3D. I've played Stack Color, Cube Surfer. I'm afraid of Roblox because I think I'll get addicted to it. Pin Rescue, they've updated it. This is a new icon. So even this icon, so right now we're talking, let's talk about icons. Okay, I think this is a good, I, I've got 50, wait, you know what? Because I'm a boss, we're gonna talk about icons and I'm gonna link these links together because this is tedious, monotonous work. Um, so just looking at the icons here, like I would say this is more modern. Like you can see in these icons that you're also kind of playing the game. You know, you get an idea of what the game is about in the icon, and it's not just like something like I had before where it's just a ball. So, and this pin rescue looks a little bit more 3D. So I'm gonna check that out because I haven't seen, I've played pin rescue and that game was more 2D than 3D, but this visual looks 3D. Okay, so this, no, I haven't played Pin Rescue. I played it something else. It looked very similar. I wonder if it was done by the same people. Okay, so I haven't played Pin Rescue. Maybe that looks cool. Get that, let's take a look. I saw someone working on something like this in Buildbox 3 with custom coding today. Except it was cooler than this. But so what is that? Knox Chinese company probably have a lot of money. Fortnite, Fit 'em all. I played this game. I thought this was great. This was unexpected, fun. Um, and I say that because it was very typical of this genre style of game, but specifically, I'm going to wait for the screenshots. So it's like a block game where you put the blocks together. Um, uh, yeah, but what I found innovative here, wish I could blow it up, was here, like these little pieces, they're right there. There's a unique style to how you place it together. So yeah, I, my internet depends on where I live, and I currently live in Kentucky. In Kentucky, we have bad internet. We have better than I would say our place in San Francisco. That place is just bad at internet. But like so, looking here, look, there's like these little pieces, and yeah, that's cool. Like it actually added a more in-depth element that I was surprised to find. Um, so that's why it's cool. That's why I try to play all these games. I haven't played. Nah, that's not my style. Hyper School. I had a blast playing this. And this one's cool because they take multiple. How do you say game mechanics? So they take multiple game mechanics, and then you play one mechanic, then you play another, and then you play another. So I think in possible future hyper casual games, you could have like 10 different separate mechanics that you all play one at a time in different orders. Like even you could, like that's a cool idea to try to prototype. 100. I'm not into idle games. I think that's what this is. Recharge. This one was cool. I thought this was a lot of fun. As someone who has taken apart their phone and put it back together, uh, like Voodoo Rolex, they were making games very quick and then hype. Well, that's EP. That's how the market is. Mm. Matt, also good to know. I do think the recording of these are in perfect, like they don't have the skips that it happens in live. Temple Run, that's a super fun game. Temple Run is one of those games you could just play forever. It's a little bit too like it's not hyper casual in the fact that it's not easy, but graphically you just have a nice feel to it. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, I don't know. You guys like these rundowns? I got Tower Run. That one's cool. Pull him out. I haven't played that. Tower Run I thought was really fun. Pull him out. I haven't played. I haven't. Heroes. So Quali. The thing with Quali, I haven't played Hero Strike, but that looks cool. Something I should check out. It is Friday, and I try to play games on the weekend. What do we got? Oh, you know where I like to go? I haven't gone in a while. Instagram hyper casual. This place is a great resource for games. Oh, nope. Games. Uh, Ashley, what is it? Game dev. Boom. This is a spot. I haven't played that one. This one. Yeah, yeah. There's so many games. All right, get back to making levels. This is the boring stuff. I was like, I got so distracted. It's because I have to go back, do the boring stuff. Are there apps that make $1 million a day? Probably. Oh, how much does it take to make $1 million? I've heard advertisers spend $500,000 a day. So like Voodoo, like that's companies like Voodoo and Rolik and Lion Games and every single quality, every single publisher like that, they'll spend hundreds of thousands of dollars, millions of dollars, uh, getting their game to the top of the App Store. And because And of course, the ads and CPA and all that stuff help. But it's it's interesting to me because it's almost like the vast, and when you play games, you see ads, and those ads are funded by um, those games. I don't know, it's a weird, it's like a whole twisted network. But you could get lost in something like that. Yeah, thanks, Matt. You're just like boom examples. Easy, easy. Yeah, I I feel like my mind was in a different place. Fortnite is the perfect example. Fortnite's a great one too because that's a game like that whole franchise. It's like they took everything to a new level. They made the level. Oh no. Oh shit. Oh shit. Did I save it? Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Oh, I selected a different scene or something. Now I gotta select it back. Don't update. Sweet. Okay. So now position myself in a way I can. Sometimes I feel like this is a game. Like the game here is to touch that dot and not the other one. So you gotta touch directly in the middle. Nice. Clickety clack. Okay, and we change it to fixed. And we are done. Now we just need to do this one. It's like if I feel my mouse is, if something is slowing it down, uh, it's like gotta get rid of that. Oh, what happened? Oh, accidentally selected level 35 and then it's just loading. Yeah, I don't know if I can deal with that. We'll see. We'll see. Give it time. I found a tool that is helpful for finding hyper-casual game ideas, or at least finding out which game mechanics have lowest CPI. Publisher metric that I hunt. Ooh, yeah. Search for Voodoo's on Facebook ad library, and you can see what all their ads look like. Yeah. I know people who also they're like beta testers on certain publishers. Certain publishers have test flights out there where you can play the games that they're about to release. I mean, yeah, I think all that's like super fascinating because there's like like that data is a reflection of like what people respond to. I mean, and driven, and the thing is it's driven for a specific type of engagement. And to like a really broad amount of people, I think, or at least the goal would be to, oh, where did it go? Oh, come on, here we go. So close. Shit. Cool. So those are all set. All right. And now the fun part, adding spikes. So I think I want to put these spikes. So I have them here, but I think I'm gonna do this. Just put them here. I think that's better. not good. Wait, shit, wait, this one has nothing, so I'm gonna just go over here. So you should be able to see this, but maybe maybe you're just not paying attention. And oh crap, and the button doesn't work. Wait, so that one is not good, and this way is okay. Yeah, thanks for coming and hanging out. Congrats, got it submitted for the review. Yeah, nice. That always takes a lot of work. Think I need to make these react faster. My internet is nothing. Hasta luego. Okay, let's get this one. Ah, cool. Copy paste. Uh, I got too many. Whatever. I don't usually do this, but I'm just gonna delete them. Got them. So I gotta put this on my phone. See if that UI screening bug is in the 3.2.2. Yeah, because if I can't use my UI, I mean, things don't seem that slow, but they're not. It's really that 2 minute wait time or 1 minute wait time between the scenes. Yeah, man, I've gotten good at that. Oh, it's off. It's off. Yeah, I mean, I like to Think my computer is badass? So if it's running slow, one, it's showing its age, but it's still a badass. It's a fact. How do I get this? See, that's all off. Get in line. There we go. Oh, oh, oh. We might be done. I hope I'm not forgetting something. I mean, I'm probably forgetting a lot of things, but I wanted to have 50 levels done. This one looks fun. I think I saved it. So many rainbow wheels of death. All right. Buildbox 2 being super slow in between scenes. Okay. Scene level 1. I like it. Simple. Level 2. Cool. Introduction of elevator over there. Level 3. Cool introduction of bouncing pads if the player wants. Introduction of spinning thingies. Similar to previous levels. I should add a spinny thingy in here, actually. I'm gonna do that right now. All right, let's make this baby smaller. Gotta go lower. Take a look. Still lower. Okay, good. Let's copy it. And actually, let's also, while we're here, get rid of all this. This was where you would bounce previously, but now no bouncing. Now you could take this way. And I think this also does a good introduction into another core concept that I definitely want in the game, which is that there's multiple ways to go. And I'll still need to, actually, if we do that, I'll probably do something. level 1 as well, but like that is great. Let's save it. Uh, Getting kind of cold. Okay, so I want to go back to the other levels to see if there's multiple ways. You know what I could do here? Okay, I'm gonna combine two levels to make a dope alternate third level when I come back. All right, so where that's level 4, I need to find the half pipe level. That's a sentence I never thought I'd say. Where's the half pipe level? See, this is what I'm talking about with the new update. I might have to go back. So my thought is have it so when the player arrives at that level, on the left could be the spinny thingies, and on the right could be like a half pipe thing that I have created because shape-wise, they're kind of the opposite of each other. And here we go. Looks like it's level 9, but we're kind of also seeing a yin yang level. Okay, so let me go and do something like this. And what was it, level 4? 5. All right, let me just grab one whole column here, delete, paste, go like that. And here's the center right there. You can see it right there. We're just gonna do something like that. Ah, shit, where did it go? I lost it. Yeah, I think that's good. And let's go. Oh, shit, wasn't even close. Wait, why does this start at X10? X is 0. Okay, so I was close. And this is at 10, and if you could be at 10, no, you're at 11. Why did you have to, like, crap. Oh, I got multiple things here. Well, look, let me get this at 11 or 10 first. Wait, what's going on? Okay, yeah, that looks fine. There we go. 10. I was waiting for it to show up because when I had selected it all previously, not it wasn't all showing up. And what that usually means is one of them's not selected. Okay, let's grab a platform cube. Let's make it a 2 by 2, 1.5 by 2. Wait, no, that's position. That's what I want scale, position, 0, 0, 0. Perfect. Okay, I like it. And let's see it. Frame rate is slow, but oh, too much. Too much or not enough. So you get the choice. I don't like the frame rate. So, oh, we gotta, okay, so I gotta fix that. I can, Oh, crap. Cool. I like it. I think there's two ways I can go about it. I can introduce it at the same time or each on its own. I think I'll just play around with the ideas. So we got 50 levels. So my goal of 50 levels for this week is done. I think I'm gonna still play around with it this weekend to try to just make things a little bit nicer and neater. But yeah, 50 levels. So that was great. And then next week, we're gonna focus on polishing, maybe lighting, maybe some animation type of color stuff on the ground, possibly do add integration. I don't know how much I can show on that because there's like certain ID things that need to be hidden, but yeah, the next 2 weeks of polishing, and yeah, thanks for sticking around, and until next time, stay safe out there. Peace.